What if the person you've been waiting for all this time is already on their way to you? Not in private messages, not in fleeting encounters, but in the silence of Allah's plans. What if what you take for a void was actually a divine preparation? Because listen carefully. There are times when your heart feels a strange thing, a sudden peace, a feeling that change is approaching, an intuition that cannot be explained. You have no idea how true this feeling could be. In this video, you will discover the subtle signs that the person Allah has destined for you is getting closer. You will understand why your expectation has never been a delay, but a celestial construction. Why past hurts were actually cleansing, and above all, why this video could be the confirmation that you asked for so much in your prayers. Hold on tight, because what you're about to hear here might warm your heart more than you imagined. Ready to discover what your soul has been waiting for a long time, so stay until the end. 1. When your heart is ready, Allah begins to act love. In Islam, is not a frantic quest. It is not an impulsive search, but a pure and sincere gift, a divine qadar, carefully written in the heavens long before you realize it. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, does not unite souls by chance. He weaves bonds that, although hidden from human eyes, are always guided by His perfect will. Each soul has its own moment, its own preparation, and sometimes, before sending you the one you are waiting for, Allah works silently in you. You may have gone through periods of loneliness, where the world seemed to move on without you. You saw couples forming around you, love stories blossoming before your eyes. And yet, you were there, contemplating the sky, your heart beating in a silence full of questions. You wondered why your turn always seemed to be delayed, why this emptiness seemed to accompany you. But the truth is that what you did not see is what Allah was preparing in you. Before love comes, Allah shapes your heart. He teaches you patience. He purifies your intentions. He helps you detach yourself from superficial expectations to make you receptive to a purer, deeper love, the one He has ordained for you. This is not done in agitation, but in the calm of inner preparation. The path to true love begins with a purification of the soul, a transformation in the way you relate to Allah and others. This moment when you feel a strange and deep peace in your heart, this sweet, almost incredible sensation. It is not a simple coincidence. This is often a sign that your heart has opened to another level. It is the hand of Allah that gently guides you towards inner peace, preparing you to receive what He has intended for you. This is the first sign that your heart is ready. And by His great mercy, Allah begins to bring you the person you were perhaps waiting for, without knowing it. The love that Allah prepares for you is not rushed. It is a love matured in heaven, adjusted perfectly to your soul, shaped by trials that strengthened your faith and trust in Him. You didn't have to run, strain, or search. Your love will arrive when your heart is ready to welcome it, in peace and trust, with the certainty that what Allah sends you is what is best for you at the exact moment you are ready to receive it. There is no coincidence in the decrees of Allah. What you feel now, this silence, this new serenity, are not coincidences. It is the silent announcement of a love that is approaching, that is preparing to enter your life. And it all begins with the preparation of your heart. Subtle signs that your forever person is near. Do you believe in chance? I don't do it. Not when Allah is the best planner, the one who shapes every detail of our existence with infinite precision. There are no coincidences in His creation, and each moment is a step towards a divine destiny that is not fulfilled by mere chance but by the perfect wisdom of Allah. Perhaps you have recently felt a strange urge, a sudden urge to get closer to Allah. Not out of obligation, but out of an authentic, inexplicable desire. There is something in your heart that pushes you to prayer, to introspection, as if an invisible energy is guiding you towards a deeper connection. Why does this thirst for spirituality appear at this precise moment in your life? Why now? You begin to feel an unusual inner peace. It is not just the tranquility of ordinary days, but an inexplicable serenity, as if something beautiful, something wonderful, was looming on the horizon. It's a sweet feeling, a silent intuition that tells you that everything will soon change. You can't see this change yet, but you know it's there, like a scent floating in the air, imperceptible but real. The wounds of the past, these disappointments, these pains that you thought were still fresh, they no longer haunt you like before. On the contrary, they now seem to make sense. They don't hurt you anymore. It's like you finally understand why they happened. You begin to see the beauty in trials, as if each difficulty had prepared you for this precise moment, for this inner peace which gradually settles within you. Everything that broke you actually brought you closer to what you were waiting for, the person Allah intended for you. And then there are those moments when you hear reminders, you come across lyrics, you read something, you watch a video, and it touches you deeply. It's like these messages come exactly when you need them. Why now? Why do these signs seem to resonate with you so strongly? Why does everything converge towards this same point, towards this same message? Because Allah prepares your heart. Because when Allah wants to bring together two souls destined to be together, He creates an invisible path, a discreet but safe road. A path that you may not yet see, but which is already being traced under your feet. Maybe your forever person is already about to enter your life, but first of all, your heart must be ready to receive this divine love. Everything you feel now, these signs that seem as unexpected as they are powerful, are not a simple coincidence. It is the hand of Allah that prepares your soul for the pure and sincere love that He has promised you. The path is already there. You just have to trust, because Allah knows exactly when and how He will bring you that person who will complete your journey. 3. The invocation that changes your destiny in love. There is a powerful weapon that you hold in your hands, often neglected, but of infinite power, the dua. This invocation, which resonates from the bottom of your heart, is capable of transforming your romantic destiny. It is not just a simple prayer, but a direct appeal to Allah, a sincere cry in the silence of the night, an act of total humility. When you invoke, the angels respond. Every word you say, they say, Amin. This means that your call is heard, that it is taken seriously in heaven. But don't just ask anyone. Don't rush. Love is not something we seek indiscriminately. When you address Allah, your heart should be full of wisdom and patience. Tell Him, Ya Allah, send me the one who will be a means of pleasing you, who will love me for you, who will heal my heart without hurting it. These words are not just wishes. They are the key that opens spiritual doors, that triggers a profound change in your destiny. You are not just asking for worldly love, a love that could fulfill you in this life only. You are asking for a love which, above all, brings you closer to Allah. A love which is pure, which is a cause of divine pleasure. A love that will heal your heart without ever breaking it. When you say these words, know that each invocation goes directly to Allah. And at this precise moment, He could be modifying the pages of your destiny, rewriting part of your romantic future. Never underestimate the power of a sincere invocation. When you ask Allah to send you a person who loves you for Him, your destiny takes a new direction. It's crucial to understand this. True love won't come when you want it. You don't have to run after him. You don't have to frantically search for the person who will complete your life. No, the love that suits you will come when you are ready to love for Allah. When you have purified your heart and are ready to welcome pure love, the one that does not seek to break you, but to build you on the path of faith. And it starts with a simple prayer, a call to the one who knows what is best for you. Allah is the Lord of hearts, and He knows exactly what you need. This dua, this sincere invocation, is the catalyst. This is the moment when you take spiritual control of your romantic destiny. It might just be the prayer that changes your life. 4. Why this delay was necessary. What if I told you that this delay you feel is not a simple delay, but divine protection? Every time Allah says to you, "Not yet," it is because He sees what you cannot see, that you do not yet understand. This no is not a rejection, but a disguised mercy. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, knows the details of your soul, and sometimes He chooses to protect you from things that in the short term might seem beneficial, but in the long term distract you from what is best for you. You could have met a person, believed that they were the one, and yet this relationship could have distanced you from Allah. It could have diverted you from the path that brings you closer to Him, clouded your mind, and broken this inner peace that you are finally beginning to find. And in that precise moment, when you felt rejected, when you wondered why things were taking longer than expected, Allah had actually prepared a path that was purer, more just, more aligned with your faith. He may have broken you, yes, but each broken piece was actually an act of divine reconstruction. Allah does not break without reason. Every trial you went through, every pain you felt, was used by His will to shape you. And when Allah rebuilds, He never leaves any cracks. He heals the heart with infinite gentleness, strengthening it so that it can welcome pure affection, an affection which will not disturb it, but which will elevate it in His light. Today, you feel this inner peace, this tranquility that you didn't have before, this stability, this serenity that you have long sought, is the result of this period of silence and solitude. You stopped chasing love after the perfect person, and you stopped to reconnect with yourself and Allah. It is in this silent peace that true love will arise, the one which will not destabilize your heart, but which will bring it towards divine harmony. It is not a simple delay, it is a preparation, a purification of your soul and your heart, so that when love comes, it will be pure and blessed by Allah. You are stronger now, more anchored in your faith, and ready to receive what Allah has intended for you. 5. Divine attraction, how Allah approaches two souls. Two souls destined for each other are like stars that revolve silently, invisible to the eyes of others, but aware of their existence for each other. They are separated by the immensity of the universe, and yet they recognize each other in the deepest recesses of their being. It is a bond that neither time nor distance can alter. It is the divine magic of Allah, the one who creates a spiritual magnetism between two beings, an invisible call that we can neither understand nor explain. This bond is not dictated by physical appearance, nor by fiery words, nor even by superficial attachment. It is not a love that relies on the senses, but a love that is rooted in the depths of the soul. This is what we call sakina, a deep and inexplicable peace that invades your heart when this person is near you. It is not a simple feeling of comfort, but a feeling of spiritual security, an absolute calm that erases all your worries. In the presence of this soul, you know that your heart is finally at home, that it no longer has to tremble. When two souls meet in this divine setting, it is never by chance. This kind of bond cannot be forced. It does not create itself. It is formed in the depths of destinies, under the benevolent eye of Allah. It is He who says kun, and everything comes true. It is in a sacred moment that destiny is revealed, that hearts unite. It is a heavenly call that only Allah orchestrates with infinite precision. This is not an ordinary meeting. It is an encounter that transcends human logic, an encounter where the two souls, without words, without gestures, understand each other perfectly. The way they come together is not marked by spectacular events, but by divine simplicity. The meeting itself becomes a miracle, tangible proof that the bond that unites you comes from a place bigger than you. And when this link manifests itself, you know that it is blessed by Allah, because it is the fruit of a divine will. In the immensity of the universe, in the silence of your lives, you found yourself. This magnetism which unites you is Allah who has placed it in your hearts, so that you are not only companions in this life, but also on the path towards Him. 6. Your divine confirmation. This message is a sign. Yes, you who are watching this video right now are no coincidence. You are not here by mere coincidence. You needed to hear these words. You needed to know that you are not forgotten, that your eternal love is already written by Allah, and that He or she is approaching, step by step, according to the perfection of the divine plan. This message is your confirmation, the one you were waiting for in silence, in your heart. Allah has seen your tears, heard your du'as, and He has not left you in oblivion. He shows you now that your wait was not in vain, that each moment of solitude, each moment of doubt, was a necessary step in your journey towards what you truly deserve. Maybe you're wondering why it's taking so long. Maybe you felt invisible to the world. But know that you are always seen by the one who knows the secret of your heart. Allah has heard you, and now He is giving you a clear sign. Prepare your heart, because pure love, the one that suits you, the one that Allah has planned for you, is very close. Do not close the doors of your heart out of fear or resignation. True love doesn't happen when you force it. It comes to the moment when you are ready to welcome them, to love for Allah, and to allow this person to be part of your spiritual journey. This time, this love will not leave again. It is intended to accompany you in peace, sincerity, and divine blessing. Everything you went through, all the trials you endured, were there to prepare you for this precise moment. When Allah confirms to you that your eternal love is very close, let trust in Him grow in your heart, and let Him guide every step you take towards this love. You felt it, didn't you? It wasn't just a video, it was an answer, an invisible trace left by Allah to tell you, I heard you, your turn is coming. Pure, sincere, sacred love. It is not an illusion. It is a promise, and when it comes from Allah, it is certain. So don't doubt anymore. Don't go back to what broke you. Don't close yourself off to what you don't yet understand. Prepare your heart, refine your intention, and above all, stay connected to the one who connects souls better than anyone, Allah. Say in comments, I trust in the wisdom of Allah. My heart is ready. And if this video spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a sign. Because sometimes, a simple reminder can change a destiny. Subscribe for more powerful reminders that nourish your heart and awaken your soul. Because here, each word is chosen to touch where eyes do not go. in the depth of your bond with Allah. Love is coming, and this time, it's the right one.